All right, they're introducing the starters as we get ready for this 8th region matchup. 13th versus the 8th. Now this team will see Harlan County next week, so that'll be a good one too. So here we go. Woodford County versus South Odom. Now this South Odom team, we saw them last week. And they are impressed. I'm trying to tell y'all, hey, this young man, right there in the center of the court, number 54. Jordan Mabe is a man. He is everything they say he is. And he's going to UAB, I believe. So be on the lookout for this young man. This young man right here, like I said, he's going to be a problem. Jay May doing big things for the South Laurel Cardinals. All right. It's 2-0. Let's see. Need to do some adjustment. And Woodford County is down a starter. Our Mellow Boone is not playing tonight. And again, y'all, I apologize if there's a problem with the camera work. This is Marshawn's 4th game of the day. He's been pretty good. So bear with me if he falls off just a little bit. Sometimes his ADD kicks in and I lose him. Now Woodford is a very athletic, fast running team. Ooh.
Come on, defense. Let's go, G.
62, 5:37 left in the first quarter. turnover. Woodford County. Makai Mahan. Makai Smith. Yes. Made inside. Oh, blocks. Woodford County has a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers right now this game. Here we go. South Laurel up 8-4. Woodford bringing the ball in. Wade. Over to Peters. And that's my man Asher. Peters.
Good, good. Come on, Cohen.
Asher. Over to Wade. Wade pulls up for long range jumper. Bucket. 8-6. South Laurel.
Come on, 40.
Inside to my man Rawlins. Colton Rawlins doing his thing.
That's too easy, Cohen.
Asher up at the top of the
You
key.
gotta see it.
McKee.
Hey, Kenny.
Nice pass inside. Oh, he just missed it though. Made with the rebound. Wade showing his quickness trying to get the interception. Didn't fall through though. South Laurel ball. Up next, we'll have Bryan Station taking on Danville Christian. That one should be a good one too. Top 10 team. Bucket to McQueen. Caden McQueen. Oh, right through his hand.
Come on, KT.
12-8. Maybe. The young man is nice.
Come on, Cohen. Yeah, come on.
Howard with the defense, making him work. May backing him down. Hey, that's a big man doing big things right there. Big man doing big things. 26 seconds as we get down to the last 23 seconds of the first quarter. Wade for long range jumper didn't get it.
Come on, Landon.
17 seconds now. South Laurel leads 16-8. End of the first quarter. As we come to the end of the first quarter. Throwing it out the way.
Come on, Jay.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Make sure if you haven't already and you need to get you some wings, holler at Wing King. Battles a foul at the end of the first quarter. He's going to shoot these. They put .4 on the clock. Wade goes to the line. And bounces off. Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Cup. Shout out to them. Jock Sutherland Classic. And nope. And that's the end of the first quarter. Now you can check out Wing King. All right. Let's look at this region real quick. Like South Laurel, according to the KHSAA, they got them RPI-wise listed second in the region of Harlan County, Bell County. That's where we rank. Thank y'all, Mr. Ozone. Marshawn is hanging in there, man. I don't know. I think he might be teetering, though. But, hey, we've had two good games. The first two, not so much. But we've had two good ones right here. Frederick Douglass seems to be that dog. This one may be interesting as Mello is not playing tonight. I'm not sure exactly why. No, ooh, Asher got up there, boy. Wade looking around. Phillip Brown, number 3. Now we are, as we do these weekend classics, we're doing an unscientific poll. And our unscientific poll is, if a dude on the court got on the number 3, he's supposed to be able to shoot threes. Is that correct? Do you agree? We shall see. Tune in next. Our next game will be Danville Christian against Bryan Station. So that should be another good one, ladies and gentlemen. And Woodford's bringing the ball up. That's Wyatt Peters. And we got a travel on young Mr. Peters. Sophomore. And that'll be South Laurel's ball. South Laurel's ball. high. And I guess he didn't quite gauge where he was. Got too far underneath the basket. He's going to go to the line. Makes the first one. Makes it 16-10. South making a substitution. And misses the second one. Rebound. Caden McQueen. Made strong to the hole. Mackay out and running. The running Yellow Jackets. Same team. Wade. Hey, Wade's a go-getter, y'all. He's a go-getter. South Laurel with the out-of-bounds play. There we go, McQueen. May. I'm sorry, that's McQueen right there. May.
Let's go, Ryan. Come on, sit down. Come on, Gary.
Brown with the rebound. 5:37 to go in the second quarter. 18-11. Back to Mabe. Mabe at the top of the key. Looking. Drives to the middle. He might have slipped or something. Yeah, he kind of think he might have stepped wrong and something. He's kind of grimacing, like his back's bothering him a little bit. I don't know if he lost some footing there or what. Makes the first one. This young man, he's nice, y'all. He's nice. I forgot where he's going. He's going to school in Alabama. He's going to Huntsville, Alabama. University of Alabama, Huntsville. So be on the lookout for him. This young man, like I said, we've seen him a couple years in a row. And been very impressed with him. Asher comes in. Wade comes out. And it's just 20-11. South Laurel. Josiah McKee, sophomore, going to the line. You know, I like the Woodford County uniforms. I like the mismatched leg, the stripe. You got a black stripe on the right leg and a yellow stripe on the left leg. That's a nice little touch right there. I like that. That's nice, man. Shout out to the uniforms for Woodford County. Yeah, y'all, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. I like that. So I like that a lot, though. I like that a lot. I have to give me some Woolfo shorts. Maybe. Baker. Mabe at the top of the key. Looking around. Shot. No, sir. Woodford's off and running. McKee missed the layup. Asher taps it out. Here we go. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's like McQueen's gonna be. Coach was talking to McQueen and Maid back there, talking about some right there. Wow, my man, Rawlings goes to the line. Colton Rawlings doing what he do. That says 4 minutes 30 seconds left in the second quarter. And short. Makes it 21-11. 10-point lead. And Asher cleans it off the board. Here we go. Inside to McKee. No, I'm sorry, that's not McKee. Yeah, that's McKee. McKee with the little short range jumper. Oh, nope. South Laurel off and running. And Wade giving them problems.
Give it back to him. Go to work. Go to work.
Oh. Good defense.
He's holding on to him. Watch the hold every time.
Ooh. He's strong inside, but it's a whole lot of them yellow jacket bodies in there. Hey, that's some good basketball right there. That's some good physical, go-get-it, hustling basketball. Shout out to the coaches and their coaching style, because their players are playing. Those guys are going hard. I can always appreciate that. I always like effort. Love the effort. That's one thing, and I don't care how good you are. You can give me effort. So it's 11-21. Let's see what Woodford does here. 3:25 to go in the second quarter as we inch our way to halftime. Mahorn, I'm sorry. Nope. Up.
Come on, Curry.
Yep. Wait. No, sir.
Give it to him. Come on, Curry. Go.
Wade inside. No. Mackay. Nope. And it's batted around and knocked outside. We got a lot of physical play. I don't want to say sloppy. Maybe effortless. We got a lot of effort going on. It's just not producing made shots, but we got a lot of efforts. Shout out to Marshawn keeping track with the camera. Made? Nope. Made's going to the line. Cardinals up 21-11. 2:06 to go in the second quarter. 22-11 South Laurel. Twenty-three 11. Woodford bringing the ball up. Horn. Wade. Mackay. Wade. Mackay. Mackay. New. Mahorn with the dipsy do. I don't think he really needed that just then. Because they're in the bonus. McQueen's going to shoot two. Up 23-11 with a minute 39 to go in the second quarter. And in and out. And nope, he missed them both. But he got the rebound. Nope. Baker, hey, Shane Baker is as scrappy as they come, sir. But then again, anybody that's playing with a face shield on, you know he's a go-getter, dog. The Bill Lambert effect, you know what I'm saying? Now, if he got the face shield on, he's scrappy. Yes, he is. Yes, sir. All right. And there's the play. Rawlins up at the top of the key. Rawlins trying to penetrate. Dishes it over to Howard. Howard for three. Howard for three. Mackay. Mahorn. Wade. Mahorn. Mackay. Trying to get around, trying to get some, and Wade for three. Nope. Ah, good rebound. Asher with the rebound. Asher going inside. No. And Probst with his hand on it, but he couldn't reel it in. 54 seconds to go. South Laurel ball. We got a substitution. Probst coming out. Tanksley coming in. Nope. South Laurel ball. Like they're gonna maybe hold for the last shot. Big shot. As that will end this first half. South Laurel up 29-11. All right, we'll take a quick look at these halftime stats as we get ready. All right, Woodford County is not doing too hot right now. Wade is their leading scorer with 6 points. They are not doing too good right now. 4 of 24 from the field is 16%. So they've definitely got to improve that. South Laurel, my man Jay Meade, leading them scorers with 10 points a game. He's got 10 points. And actually, McQueen is their leading rebounder with 5 rebounds. That's what we got right now as we get ready for the second half. With South Laurel up 29-11. Let's see what we got. 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Let's see what Coach Brown has got for his Yellow Jackets. They are not. They just don't seem to be in a groove right now. South Laurel bringing the ball up. Let's see how they do. Mabe with the ball at the top of the key, looking around, driving. And he gets South Laurel started off with a score to open up the second half of scoring, doing what he does. Wade, and he's still off. Something, Woodford just can't buy a basket right now. I don't know. They are just not doing very well right now this game. Shout out to, again, Marshawn, the cameraman, keeping up and in and out. And there's a bucket.
Come on, Cohen!
13-11. If you're going to get back into the game, this is how you do it.
Come on, Harry.
Whew.
Come on, Red.
All right. 31-15, 6:09 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals bringing the ball up. If Woodford's going to get back into the game, I think they've had some good defensive runs. They just have not shot the ball well at all this game. I mean, I know I'm Captain Obvious right now, but they are not performing well from the field right now. 5:39 to go.
Let's go, Gary.
Woodford bringing the ball up. We are struggling. Yes. There we go. Yes. Okay.
You up here by yourself?
Yeah. All right, we are joined by Frederick Douglass Coach Garvin. Coach, man, another win. Coach, did you see this coming when you came in, or did you see this type of season coming?
I am actually shocked that that we're having the run of success, but I'm not shocked by the outcome. You know, Frederick Douglass has been one of the most consistent programs in this area for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And I was just coming in to try to just add my touch. And our coaching staff has done an outstanding job. They allow me to just coach the team, and they take care of everything else. And we got really, really good players that when they play to their maximum effort, we're tough to beat because it's not a one-man team. Any given night, it can be anybody. And tonight was a reflection of that. We had 4 guys in double figures. Second half, we outscored Harlan County 43 to 23 in the second half. And a lot of teams don't have that dynamic, and we're fortunate to have it.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed, because we did y'all game last Saturday, it's the closing. Like, it's like they had, when blood's in the water, they finish them. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I've noticed about watching these games and seeing these guys play. It's like it'll be close, and then all of a sudden they just kind of finish them.
Yeah, there was, if you watch basketball in the late 90s, it was either Dick Vitale or I forget his name, but we have spurtability.
Spurtability, yes, sir. Yes, they do.
That we can go on a run, and it's hard to stop.
Yes.
And it's like a snowball.
Yes.
It's an avalanche.
Yes.
And it just keeps rolling down the hill. And what we're trying to do as a coaching staff is to get our guys to be more consistent over the course of the game and not depend on those spurts.
Well, here we go. I mean, we're starting to wind down, get ready for districts. Of course, you probably one of the toughest districts in the area, and then follow that up with probably one of the toughest regions in the area. You know, we just saw Great Crossings, and Coach, just like y'all, they seem to be hitting on all cylinders. What's the plan going forward with them now, you know, as you get ready for all of this? How do you get ready for this?
Well, you take it one day at a time. Our next game is at Henry Clay. We're not thinking no further than that game.
Okay.
You know, you can't worry about 2 weeks from now. You got to go 1-0 each day.
Okay.
So we know it'll be a packed house at Henry Clay on Tuesday.
Yeah.
we got to come in and have 2 good days of practice, and not so much on the court either. It's got to be mental practice. It's got to be film study. We got to continue to work on our free throw shooting, and then just prepare for Case and Brown and those guys over there at Henry Clay.
Yeah, they look good. We saw them in the first game here, so I think,
Yeah.
and we know Coach Brown's going to get them ready. He's one of those coaches. His team's always better at the end of the season.
They're better at the end of the season.
Yes.
And I've noticed Coach Brown that the first time you play him, he don't show his whole hand. Okay? So they'll have some more tricks on Tuesday, but there's nothing that our team hasn't seen over the course of the season. And we just got to stay together, stay focused, and understand that the strength of Frederick Douglass is not in the individual, but it's in the team.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing every day. That's what we're preaching in the locker room, and we're just going to try to sustain it.
Now, you come from when you first initially started, you started at Dunbar. So you were in the region of familiarity. How has that helped you with the transition of taking over this Douglass team? Is that
Well,
help?
yes and no. Yes, because I got to coach against some of these coaches, but this district is totally different from the other district. It's a different level of athleticism. It's a different speed to the game, and it's just different. And it's not a knock against this part of town. It's just different basketball. And being over here, competing against Bryan Station twice, Henry Clay twice, Sayre twice, going to Scott County, it's different level of competition. And it's helped me a lot as a coach, but also good players make good coaches. And I inherited a bunch at Frederick Douglass that is second to none. And these guys are doing what I asked them to do. And it's worked out so far. We're 20-2, and we'd just like to go 1-0 on Tuesday.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate you for stopping by. If you want to, enjoy the rest of this game or not, that's fine. But I know it's been a long day. It's been a long week, Coach.
Yeah, it's been a long week. I'm going to stick with you here for the remainder of this quarter. Okay.
Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now, as we take in this game, we've seen, right now it looks like Woodford County, they're not shooting good tonight. I know they're missing Mello, who is definitely kind of like the engine for this team, kind of gets them going. But they haven't been shooting well tonight. South Laurel, we've seen them a couple of times. The young man, Mr. Mabe, doing as advertised. He's a great young player. Anything you've seen from your point of view, if you're coaching Woodford, how do you attack this game?
Jerron Brown is one of the most experienced coaches.
Yes.
He knows his program better than I do. It seems like they went into halftime and said that we got to turn our pressure up, play a faster game. I believe they've done that, and now you're looking at a 9-point game when I think they only had 11 points at the half. So they've come out and scored 20 points in the third quarter. The part that I'm looking to see is can they maintain without Mello? Anytime you take 20-some-odd points a game out of the game, it puts your team to the test. So they just got to keep persevering, force tempo, and they're going to have a shot at this at the end.
Okay. Well, we got some issues going on right now. All right. I hate to see this going on, but oh, okay. We got some parents getting involved here. A little extracurricular activity.
It's unfortunate part of high school sports that there's more action in the stands sometimes than on the court.
Yeah. And the game was just getting good.
Yeah. Well, I wish that we would go back to making one fan base sit on one side of the
Yeah,
court
yeah.
and the other fan base sit on the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here we go. Minute 47 left in the third quarter. 31-40. South Laurel. Ooh, boy, it's been a day right here at the Jock Sutherland Classic. Now, like you say, Coach, y'all got a couple practices as you get ready for Henry Clay. All right. All right. Well,
I didn't see it.
I ain't see it either.
Yeah, we're up here talking basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him walk over, and I'm like,
Supposed to be about the kids,
yes, sir.
about two teams competing. It's just unfortunate that
Yeah.
this is where we're at right now.
Yeah,
That sometimes the parents are more competitive.
absolutely.
Yeah, but
And then that's not even talking about as a coach, the coach's part of you. Coach, anyway, I ain't gonna even get started.
right.
We ain't
right.
gonna even do that.
No, it
So-
comes with the territory.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
as a coach, you got to know that you're going to have criticism. And if you're thin-skinned, this ain't the business for you. I've been
Absolutely.
doing this 29 years, and there's highs and lows, and you can have a great season, and you're still going to have critics, and you can have 2 wins, and you're going to have critics. So it's a part of it. I just don't ever want anyone to get disrespectful or to have fights or confrontation.
Absolutely.
It's not that serious, and we got to set an example for our young people.
Okay.
You know, so
Absolutely.
I'm glad things de-escalated. We got a great basketball game here.
Yes, sir.
And 31-41 with a minute 09 in the third quarter. Woodford County has made this a game again.
Yes.
And it's important that we keep the action on the floor and out of the stands.
Now, up next, we have Bryan Station, who I know you're familiar with.
Just a little bit.
As Ozon said,
Just
you
a
got
little
a
bit, Truck.
stranglehold on the district. We're going to leave it at that. But they're taking on Danville Christian. I haven't seen them, but I've heard that, you know, that's going to be a spectacle.
Well, it's going to be a spectacle.
Because they got 2 7-footers.
Yeah, Danville Christian's big. And if what I'm hearing is true, if Owens is not full speed, I heard he was dealing with the flu bug.
Oh, okay.
He's the ignition
Yes.
to that Bryan Station machine.
Okay.
So I saw him walk into the gym, and I'm pretty sure he's going to play. But, you know, that'll have a lot to do with the outcome of the game. Just like last night, they won by 1.
Yes.
And he had 10 points, and he wasn't feeling well, but he finished the game like Amari Owens is capable of finishing.
Okay.
Another 3 by Woodford.
Yes, sir. Woodford's getting back into this. Got it to within 6.
This is a game.
Yes.
If Woodford can pull this out without Melo,
Yes.
it's a statement for them and may give them confidence going down the stretch of the season.
I was just going to say a confidence builder type
Yeah,
game.
yes.
Which I think you can get maybe if Amari is down, something that Bryan Station could use, letting those role players get one without their engine could be a big statement game for them too. So we can see.
And there's no coaching staff that I have the utmost respect for, like Woodford County. I've known Jerron for years. I've known D2 for years, and I know this makes me sound old. I actually coached against Butch Joyner when he was a player out there at either East or West Jessamine.
Wow.
I was coaching at Tate's Creek at the time.
Wow.
But they do an outstanding job. And when you can win without your superstar,
Yeah.
it just picks up the morale of the other guys. And then when you add Melo back in, now you got guys that have had to make plays without him. And now you get your star back, they're going to be a tough out in the postseason.
Yes. Which they always are. Coach Brown, another one of those coaches, they always seem to get better as the season goes. So, hey, one thing I do know, I love the one-class playoffs. It doesn't get any more exciting than that.
Absolutely. I think it's the best high school tournament in the country.
Yes. Here we go.
We're going to have a heck of a fourth quarter here.
Yes, we are.
Now, I wish I could stay with you.
Oh, no, Coach. It's fine. I appreciate it. And, good luck. Get ready for the rest of the season, and we'll definitely be seeing you around, Coach.
Absolutely. Are you guys doing the game, Henry Clay?
I'm not sure. I think Glockod's got it, and actually I think I might pivot and come back here for I saw that Lafayette's playing West Jessamine girls game. And then, of course, we got the big one in Winchester, too, everybody's talking about.
Who you got?
GRC and Sacred Heart is the girls game.
Okay.
And Great Crossing and GRC is the boys game, a doubleheader down there Tuesday.
Well, while I'm on the air, I want to say this to your listeners and your watchers. I appreciate what you guys do for high school basketball on the girls and boys side. This is much needed. Everybody can't make it out to games, and to be able to stream Big Things Kentucky, Glycod, Prep Spin, you guys are elevating high school sports, and I'm really, really appreciative for what you're doing for these young men and for this community.
Well, we appreciate you, Coach. Thank you. And as we get ready for the fourth quarter, we want y'all to check out Wing King. Get y'all wings ordered for the Super Bowl. Appreciate it. All right. Like Coach said, these guys we got a ball game. If Woodford, they're stepping up the pressure, trying to get back into this game. So we'll see what they can do, what Coach Brown has got dialed up as he gets ready to see how this fourth quarter, let's see how we end up in this game, y'all. Bucket. Bucket, baby. Bucket. 36-48. Woodford County looking to get back into this game somehow, some way. Asher. Whoa.
Ball, B.
All right. Ooh. Asher going. Got a little wetness right up there. A little slick spot. Slickety slick. All right, now the biggest thing is, did Woodford expend too much energy getting back into the game? Now let's see if they can fight their way back. We want to give a shout out to Coach Garvin. We appreciate him. And Asher makes them, so that makes it 37-48. As South Laurel brings the ball in. Nabe. Basket. Marshawn, sleep on me there for a minute. No. 50-37. Extended it to 13. I think Woodford might have used up all their gas fighting back. And now it looks like they might be running low. The tank might be coming on E. 5:29 to go. Let's see if they can fight through these last 5 minutes and find a way to get back into this game. They exerted a lot of energy in the third quarter to get it back. So
Come on, KD. Come on,
I think they got it to within 7. South Laurel. Mabe doing Mabe things. Yes, sir. Okay. tie. Makes it 39-52. Right now, if you're Woodford County, you need to stop right now. South Laurel, you just got to keep motorboating, baby. Keep motorboating. Keep motoring down. Mabe with the ball up top. When all else fails, get it in his hands, I imagine. 4:04 to go. Coach Jerron, we're going to see what he do. He got to figure out something right here now. Figure out some way to get his guys a little jolt to finish out this last 4:04. See how this goes. Woo-hoo. He said, no, sir. No, sir. Not today, my friend. No soup for you. Jordan May doing big things for the Cardinals.
Come on, KT!
3:39 and counting. Got to score. They need a score here. Now we got to get a stop. If you're Woodford County, you need a stop right here. And okay, that's the way to start. Playing a little defense. Let's see how things go. 41-52. Hey, sure. We got a special guest.
How are you?
All right, we joined by the professor himself, Mr. Peck. Professor Peck. It's been a long day. Game 4, 41-52. Woodford County just can't seem to hit the side of a barn right now this game.
Now, I just came here to talk to the hardest working man in high school sports. Is trying to make me look bad doing these 5-game weekend showcase events. You did the Edge Step last week. You're doing the Jock Sutherland this week. You just try. I guess you just want to be buried out back here before they build the new school. We put you in the cornerstone.
Hey, my man Marshawn has been here helping me on the camera. You know, sometimes he gets a little lost, but he's been a big help.
I'm sure he has.
Now, South Laurel, you know, as we get going, I know the 13th region, are they a player?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were one of the preseason favorites. I think the Harlan County team we saw earlier today is kind of worried about them and Bell County. Harlan County coach Kyle Jones said that he thinks about 5 teams can win the 13th. Okay. He's counting himself, South Laurel, and Bell County among them, I believe. Okay. But they got this big kid, Mabe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfortunate we don't have Mello Boone out here for a true measure of what Woodford is, but South Laurel is certainly giving them all they want.
Now, we were just talking to Coach Garvin. He came up here earlier before you were talking about as we're getting ready for this postseason run. We saw Great Crossing's last game that they played against Henry Clay. They seem to be hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah, I mean, they figured it out after,
Come on, man.
Janice Burnell quit the team and they put in L.J. Holman. And we're going to go see him play Clark on Thursday. And if they roll Clark, you better, I think it's Katie, you bar the door here for the 11th region. But, I wouldn't put it past Frederick Douglass being able to play with them and possibly pull an upset there. I mean, it would be a slight upset because it's number 2 and number 3 in the state.
Yeah.
And then, Bryan Station is due against Douglas. It's got to happen sometime.
You would think so.
They're due. I mean, I don't think we're going to see a Maury Owens tonight. I just heard that he might be.
Yeah, they say he's fighting the flu. So.
Got the flu and a sore shoulder.
Okay.
So they're resting him, but, they almost got him last time, and it was just Douglas out-clutched him at the end. And then, I saw Douglas play Great Crossing at the beginning of the season, and they didn't have Chenault. And they took a lead on him in the third quarter. And then Great Crossing decided to keep feeding Marino and make them like it towards the end. And that worked out. But it's going to be a heck of an 11th region tournament at Dunbar when it comes around to it.
Yes, sir. Oh, it's going to be at Dunbar? I thought it was going to be at EKU this year. No, back to Dunbar?
Back to Dunbar.
Oh, that's good.
They can't
news.
settle their issues with EKU.
Oh, okay.
EKU wants everything a certain way.
Oh, okay.
And it's like they give them. I think the issue with EKU is they can't give them set windows. It's like because of the tournaments that they're involved with and all the things they have to. So they give them windows, and they don't like any of the windows.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's kind of cool then. We'll see how that goes.
No, it was great last year, except for almost being trampled to death at the end of that game, that championship game. It was pretty fun, and it was loud in there for sure. Everybody loved the atmosphere at Dunbar.
Yes.
They just wished it were bigger. Nobody could complain about the atmosphere. They think that it should be on a big time stage because it's the 11th region, and it should be. But
now I've heard some people talk about Memorial. Is that an option at all, or is that kind of like the same thing with
I think
Eastern?
they trying to explore that, and the Lexington Christian Athletic Director is the daughter of Mitch Bernhardt. And they asked her to ask, but then I didn't hear anything more about that after that. Okay. Memorial would be nice, but they also have tournament commitments because UK, probably. UK's not going to host in Memorial, but it's a matter of who all's in the gym and what it's for, and they just haven't been able to work. They used to play in Memorial at the drop of the hat back in the day, but we're not back in the day anymore.
Okay. Now Chase Huff said to ask Jared if there should be a 13th region team in the top 25.
Well, if you're talking about top 25, I'm not involved in the top 25. You're talking about another publication, another media outlet. So right now, we do a top 15, and I'm just going to prep my top 15 because we have media members from all over the state involved in the media top 15.
Okay.
Every corner, every region has a representative in our poll.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I think everybody in the 13th is kind of, when they were out playing people in December, they kind of lost.
Oh, okay.
They didn't, South Laurel lost some games early, Harlan County lost some games early, and that hurts you in the polls when you lose those December showcase and tournament games.
Okay.
But let's see what my
There
media
you have
poll.
it.
I'm gonna look up our media poll and see if anybody's in there.
Mr. Huff. I'm glad I could get that answered for you, though. So he's not responsible for the top 25.
No, if you're talking about the Kentucky Sports Radio Top 25, which is voted on by people who do not regularly cover high school sports like some of the others do, I'm not affiliated with that.
Okay.
And will not defend it.
Okay. So we got to get you affiliated with KSR, is what you're saying.
No. Hey, if KSR would like to cover some high school events more than once every blue moon, I would have a little more respect for KSR. But, KSR is a fabulous radio show. It's a good website. But they're horning into high school sports.
It does leave some to be desired.
With folks that are, they're good folks, but they're not committed to covering this week in and week out like some of us are.
Now this game we were watching, like I said, I think Woodford County used up all their gas in the third quarter to fight back. And now I think they just kind of ran out of gas. Shout out to this South Laurel team. This is my second weekend seeing them and Woodford County for that matter.
Yeah.
But I am very impressed with Mabe and this South Laurel Cardinals team. And I think they're going to make some noise in this tournament. Just asking because I know he knows more about high school sports than nearly anyone. Thank you. No problem. Hey, Chase, that's why we call him the professor. Because he teaches us regularly.
Let's see. I finally called it up here. We got Les Dixon from 13th Region Media Network.
Okay.
He is a voter in our media poll.
Okay.
And he has the 13th Region ranked 1 Bell County, 2 Harlan County, 3 South Laurel, 4 Corbin, 5 North Laurel in his latest thing. Because we do a region by region vote for the top 5 in each region according to the people who vote. And like I said, every region has a representative.
Now, who you got voted? What's your top 5 for this region before we get for our 11th region? Who do you have number 1 for the 11th?
Oh, it's Great Crossing, Douglas Station, Henry Clay, Madison Central.
Okay.
That's the list.
All right.
And then I think Henry Clay and Madison Central, do they play each other or they will play each other?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they're playing each other soon.
Okay. All right, Jared. We thank you for tuning in. We will find out who the player of the game is, and then we will go into our next game, Danville Christian, who I can't wait to see. It's not too often you see 2 7-footers. We just saw one last week, and they got 2. Oh, my goodness.
Now, one is really good, and the other one is coming along.
That's scary. That is scary.
Then they shoot threes, too.
Yes, sir. And they shoot 3, of course. I mean, that's the way it seems to go nowadays.
You're going to see a 7-footer from Sudan shoot a 3-pointer tonight.
That's insane. That's insane. All right, and the player of the game, of course, Mr. Mabe, going to University of Alabama, Huntsville. We've enjoyed watching this young man play. We want to thank y'all for tuning in, and we will be back for Game 5 of the Jock Sutherland Classic. Me and Marshawn, thank y'all very much.